Are you a fatherless daughter? There's danger in not knowing. What is a fatherless daughter? A fatherless daughter is a female who grew up with an unattached, unavailable, or absent father. The father may have been present physically, yet emotionally absent from his daughter's life. The making of a fatherless daughter woman. The effects of an absent, unattached, or unavailable father can have many consequences in a daughter's life once she approaches adulthood. This one key missing element in a girl's life can have many negative impacts on her as she becomes a woman. When a father clearly communicates to his daughter through his actions that he loves her unconditionally and he approves of her for who she is, he lays a foundation for her healthy sense of self-worth, self-love, and value that will follow her into womanhood. However, if these things are not provided to a girl by her father while she's growing up, she begins to view herself as unlovable, unworthy, and she then begins to feel isolated, rejected, and unwanted. There begins the making of a fatherless daughter. Symptoms of a fatherless daughter woman: anger and rage, feelings of abandonment and isolation, overdriven for success, trust issues in relationships, low self image, difficulties in your relationship with love and money. The hallmark trait of a fatherless daughter woman: fear of loss and abandonment. Directly linked to the fear of abandonment are many emotional problems, including issues in intimacy, sex, commitment, shame, and most of all, anger. In addition, she begins to struggle in her relationships with love and her relationship with money, because how she does love is how she does money. Love and money are both tied to her value system. There are four fatherless daughter archetypes: the enchanted woman daughter, the superwoman daughter, the solitary woman daughter, and the pretty woman daughter. The enchanted woman daughter: you fantasize about your Prince Charming coming to sweep you off your feet because you are addicted to love. Your greatest need is love. Your greatest fear is abandonment. You hold a belief that says, I'm safe if I hold on to you. And your daddy wound: I want my daddy to love me and take care of me. The superwoman daughter: you have an unquenchable urge to be perfect. You are always trying to improve and be better. You are highly driven by success and can be seen as controlling. Your greatest need is acceptance, but your greatest fear is being controlled. You hold a belief that says, if I'm perfect, they won't leave me, and I'm safe if I'm in control. Your daddy wound: I want my daddy to accept and validate me. The solitary daughter woman: you tend to be detached and you avoid deeper connections with others. You desire love, but you isolate yourself and keep your distance. Your greatest need is connection, but your greatest fear is rejection. You hold a belief that says, I'll be hurt if they get too close. And your daddy wound: I'm invisible and do not exist in my daddy's eyes. The pretty woman daughter: you crave closeness with others even if you have to sacrifice yourself for it. You have yet to develop your deeper parts that expresses your authentic self. Your greatest need is validation. Your greatest fear is disapproval. You hold a belief that says, I'll be loved if I meet your need. And your daddy wound: I want my daddy to value me. You must deal with your fatherless daughter issues. On the topic of the fatherless absence, Dr. Richard Horowitz says, it leaves a hole in their soul that's extremely difficult to fill, and they carry this father hunger into adulthood until they deal with it. Kids have a hole in their soul in the shape of their dad, and if the father is unwilling or unable to fill that hole, it can leave a wound that is not easily healed, says Roland Warren. And Angela Carr Patterson says, it's a slow erosion of your soul. You can heal your daddy wounds if you're ready to rewrite your story, if you're ready to tell a new story, and if you're ready for your defining moment. Your defining moment. You see, you're not broken, damaged, or need to be fixed. Your soul simply needs to have a defining moment. And your defining moment is when you're willing to let go of who you're not, Step into your most powerful space and become who you were born to be. Join women from around the world who are moving beyond their daddy wounds onto a journey, an incredible journey of rewriting their lives through the power of love, acceptance, and forgiveness. We want to connect with you today. Contact the Fatherless Daughter Advocate who presented this video to you and take our online Fatherless Daughter Archetype Assessment Quiz. Then begin to start your journey to love, acceptance, and forgiveness today.